Hi, in this video we will try and deploy PT's application firewall in a reverse proxy mode to protect a vulnerable application called OneBank. I'm going to use three interfaces on PT application firewall for this deployment. The external interface would be proxying this particular application on behalf of the backend application. The LAN interface would be part of the same network as the vulnerable application which I am going to proxy, and I'm going to use access to the PT's application firewall using management LAN. So for any deployment, especially the virtual appliance deployment, we need to have 3 or 4 steps. The first one obviously is to import the virtual machine. Then we go on to configuring the network parameters. We use a utility called WSC, so as soon as you log in into the application firewall console for the first time, you will be directed to this particular utility. Once you finish the networking parameters, configuration of the networking parameters, you will then jump on to the web application configuration. So this is done in the web UI. So let's jump on to importing the virtual machine. And now I've already done the importing, but just for you, we will be sharing a particular OVA file. You can just click import. It'll ask you for an identifier, and then probably you can agree to the ULR and go ahead and deploy. I'm not going to deploy it again because I've already done it once. Just for your reference, before you boot this particular machine, you may need to configure the network adapters properly. So PT's application firewall comes with 4 network adapters by default. The first one is always going to be the management network. So this adapter belongs to the management network, so make sure that you map it to the right network. The 4th network adapter is always the LAN interface, so you might want to map it to the right one. So I'm just going to go ahead and map mine to the NAT interface, which is my management interface, and the host only adapter, which is my LAN interface. I'll be keeping the WAN adapter, which is the 3rd interface, as bridged. I'm going to leave it as it is. So that's the first stage. You've imported the virtual machine. I'm going to boot it up, and in the next video we'll try and see how the WSC configuration works.